Tonight, a special 6 on Your Side report about a coal miner from Helenwood in Scott County who's struggling for the past 20 years to gain black lung benefits.
Now, Congress ordered black lung to be eradicated from the coal industry back in 1969, and laws were established to compensate sick miners. However, as Don Dare reports, the miners isolated in rural communities away from the spotlight have a fight on their hands trying to gain the benefits.
In underground coal mines, tiny particles of dust have been inhaled by coal miners, assaulting their lungs, making them sick, and sometimes killing them. Leo Strunk is one of those who is sick. A coal miner for 18 years, he eventually became disabled to the point that he can't even walk to his mailbox. His wife has to fetch the mail at their home in Scott County because Leo loses his breath.
It gets worse by days and months. It gets worse.
It's gotten worse for Leo since he left the mines in the early 1990s, when he first became ill and applied for benefits under the federal government's black lung program.
They approved me, then they took it away from me, and then ain't been able to get no benefits or nothing.
He has 4 little grandchildren, and they're at the age where they want their grandpa, to get out and play with them. He's not able.
In Leo's case, his diagnosis for complicated black lung, according to doctors, showed up in x-rays similar to these. There were a battery of breathing and blood gas tests, too.
It also shows here which doctor diagnosed him with the pneumoconiosis.
For over 2 decades, Leo, non-smoker, has accumulated a mountain of paperwork showing he had won benefits only to have them rejected when x-rays were examined by company doctors. The evidence does not show that the miner has black lung disease. It's not an easy task convincing the mining companies to pay for compensation for damage done to miners' lungs. The companies fight most cases.
The federal black lung system is a very adversarial system.
In Scarborough, West Virginia, we talk with members of the National Black Lung Association, a group that advocates for benefits. They say the deck is stacked against the miners.
It puts average coal miners with average educational background against company lawyers who have unlimited financial resources.
For Leo, it's been an emotional roller coaster. Most recently, in August 2011, he was awarded a $950 a month disability benefit for black lung by the U.S. Labor Department. That had to have been a good day.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the euphoria didn't last long, and Leo has about given up hope, because the mining company where he worked challenged the benefits again, and in December 2011, Leo's claim was rejected.
And the report was negative film, just obesity.
As his records show, one of Leo's early negative diagnoses came from the renowned Johns Hopkins Hospital in Maryland, where radiologist Dr. Paul Wheeler is co-director of the pneumoconiosis section.
They represent masses.
Following reports aired last November where ABC's Brian Ross interviewed Dr. Wheeler, Johns Hopkins suspended its black lung unit. It remains suspended today, and Congress has called for an inquiry because, from records, ABC and the Center for Public Integrity discovered out of 1,573 cases of severe black lung, Dr. Wheeler found not a single case. Among them is Leo's negative x-ray reading for black lung from the mid-1990s. Sick and fighting for his breath, he wonders, what is his next step?
He has to refile and he has to fight. It's not going to be handed out to you overnight.
Leo's been battling 21 years to gain his benefits. Many other miners find themselves in the same fix.
It's such a long process. It's complicated. They can't find the help that they need.
So the coal miner quits.
They give up. And I think that's the intention.
Leo will continue his fight for black lung benefits.
I deserve it. My family deserves it.
Now, under the Federal Black Lung Act, if a miner succeeds in winning benefits, the coal company associated with the claim is responsible for paying the miner's health care costs in addition to monthly benefits. Sometimes miners do win their cases, roughly about 9% of the time. And Gene and Kristen, miners also have to have an attorney to represent them. To show you how regulated this is, only if the miner wins his case does the government or the coal company pay the attorney.
So they're at risk right off the
bat.
Everything is against these guys.
Yeah, so unfortunate.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Tom.